What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Now, I want to address a couple things before I start. Number one, this isn't the videos that I usually make. Usually I'm making like music stuff. This is not about music. Number two, I'm wearing a very poser shirt right now. I haven't done my laundry yet. So this is like one of the only shirts I have left. So yeah, but let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into the story. And I'll post more music stuff still later. I'm just feeling lazy. So, yeah, pretty much yesterday at school, I passed out in one of my classes. And this is actually the first time that I've ever passed out before. Like, just blacked out, in my life. So, but yeah, pretty much going through my day as usual. Last period of the day is my HVAC class. It's at like this technical college that's near my school that I go to. And pretty much I'm just working on this board with like a bunch of wiring and stuff on it, and it's just like a plank of wood pretty much with like, it got transformers on there, capacitors on there, you got just like a bunch of things like that, and there was a thermostat and some light bulbs, and we had to wire it all up. And I was trying to pull out one of my wires out of my transformer, and then it was just not coming out. So I just pulled really hard, and then I like pulled it back. It hits like another thing that was right here, which I think was a contactor. Actually, was it? Shit, I don't even know. But, and yeah, it like, I hit like the corner of something. You can see my thumb. It's like barely messed up, which is why it's so confusing, bro, because right as I hit that, it starts bleeding a little bit, and I'm like, ah, damn, that happened, let me just get back to work. But then, like, for some reason, I just have, like, this, like, gloomy feeling over my head, and I'm just like, I don't even know what this is about, but I just feel, like, cooked, right? And then it's like bleeding, I'm like trying to move it a little bit and just work on my stuff. And then whenever you stand up out of like bed or something too quick, and then your vision gets like a little weird for like a couple seconds and you get dizzy because if your iron's low or something like that. Well, pretty much that started happening to my vision, and I was just kind of like sitting in a stool. And then next thing I know, I wake up and I'm on the ground, and I got all of like my friends and my teacher like surrounding me, and we're in the middle of pretty much like a workshop that we have. There's like this metal table and the floors are concrete, so I hit the concrete. But yeah, pretty much passed out, and then I woke up, all my friends were around me. I just like slowly got up, but I was still like hella dizzy. And I heard them talking before I actually like saw them, and I heard them saying like, yo, he doesn't look good, because they were saying that like my face was super pale and stuff and all this. So yeah, and then after I got woken up, there was basically this lady that came in and like looked at me. She told me lay down on this table, and then like my friend recorded this stupid video while I was laying on the table, and then that got sent throughout like the whole school, so then they all found out about that. But yeah, then she just had me sit on the table. She was asking me like some random questions and stuff. But yeah, pretty much what they say, like what my friends in the class say happened, was that I just like, they just hear like a thud, and then they look over and I'm on the ground and I'm just posted up like this on some shit, and I was just like, or like making like some random noises on the ground. They thought I was geeked. They thought I was tweaking, bro. I was like, no, I was not geeked. Like, gosh, bro. So, yeah, and then pretty much whenever I fell, I guess my face hit something because I have like a scratch across my face. And I probably got like a minor concussion from it. But, hey, I was already a little bit slow. Maybe if I'm a little bit slower, it won't really matter that much. So, yeah, that's the story. That happened yesterday. Not that interesting, but I can post what I want. So, realistically, this isn't going up, or this is going up, whatever's in it. So, But yeah, that's pretty much the story. I might tell like some other stories or something if anything else interesting happens. I know this is not that interesting, but you know, happened, so might as well talk about it, right? But yeah, I'll try to get maybe some more stories in the future or something if you guys like this type of content, even though the story was shit. But yeah, so I'll see y'all in the next video whenever I review something else. Bye bye!